friends, I'm back. It's Miss Chemistry, and this week we are talking all about you.
Biology's a wild lady, even into biology.
She's been teaching science, all her friends and me.
Knowledge is power and science is the key. Look who it is! It's Miss Chemistry!
Okay, so for today's special science experiment, we're going to use several science tools, okay? So one of them is this ink pad, all right? Another one is this magnifying glass. We also have this balloon, and we have wet wipes to wipe off that ink. And lastly, we have this sheet that says my fingerprints. This is where we're going to be recording our data, and today that data is your fingerprints. So we're going to do your right hand and then your left hand, and at the bottom it says I am wonderfully and uniquely made, and you are. And then there's also a Bible verse, and it says for we are his workmanship, and that's from Ephesians 2:10. So what we're going to do, Miss Chemistry forgot her tripod, so we're going to make it work though. And we're going to knock this out, okay? So Miss Chemistry's already done her fingerprints, and this is what it's going to look like after we have printed each of your fingers. Now, how we're going to do that is super fun. Are you ready? Okay, we are going to start by just looking at our fingertips, all right? So you can see these are Miss Chemistry's fingertips right here. Do you see anything? Do you see any like squiggly lines or anything unique about my fingertips? Yeah, I can see a little bit, but it's kind of hard. Let's use our science tool right here. So my science tool is kind of cool because it has this little stand. All right, we can stand mine up. And then let's see if I can get this on the camera. It's really dark, so let's get it in the light. Nope, still dark. All right, there we go. So now my fingertips are magnified, and you can kind of see some squiggly lines on my fingers. Do you see that? Now it's still kind of hard to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our next tool. I'm just going to put this down for a second. Now, Miss Chemistry is going to use a balloon. That's this science tool right here. We are going to let our friends use the balloons because it might make them kind of itchy, and we don't want that. So all we're going to do is, this is ink. And in this is the same as if you use a pen and write. It's on this pad. So I'm just going to take my thumb and I'm going to lay it real gently right here. And then I am going to put it on the balloon. And you can't see yet, but look what it did. All right, so it put my thumbprint on this balloon. Now, just to show you what it looks like, when I lay my thumb on this, it turns it black, like that. It puts ink on there. That's kind of hard to see. Can you see it now? And then I can take my paper, I'll get a new one here, and put my right thumb and lay it right there. And there's my fingerprint. And then we take our wet wipe and we just wipe it off. Just like that. And now it's not black. So we're going to do that with all of our fingers. And you're going to need help with this. You're going to need a parent or a loved one, an adult that can help you with this. And then once we have all of our fingerprints done, here's Miss Chemistry's, remember? All right, we can use our cool magnifying glasses and prop them up. And can see, I'm having a hard time with lighting today. That's all right. We can see the little squiggly lines. Do you see all the cool squiggly lines on Miss Chemistry's fingerprints? Isn't that cool? Now, one of the coolest things about fingerprints is that the same God that created the whole earth and all the moon, or all the stars and the moon, he also created you. And when he created you, he said to himself, no, I'm going to make this person unique. And so he gave you your own set of fingerprints. So my fingerprints aren't going to look like yours, and yours aren't going to look like anybody else's. And that is incredible. Miss Chemistry doesn't actually have a magnifying glass at home. Now, I know a lot of our friends don't have magnifying glasses at home. So you know what you can do? Do you remember how Miss Chemistry put her thumbprint on this balloon? All right, so can you see the squiggly lines? A little bit, but maybe we can use this and see our fingerprints even better. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the air in my lungs and I'm gonna put it in this balloon. Now, I wonder what's gonna happen when I go and put all the air in my lungs in this balloon. Do you think it's gonna get smaller or bigger? I think, I don't know. My hypothesis is that when I put all the air in my lungs into this balloon, it's gonna get bigger. What do you guys think? You wanna try? Wow, it did get bigger. Now you can really see all the cool squiggly lines on Miss Chemistry's thumbprint. Isn't that amazing? So even if you don't have a magnifying glass at home, if you have an adult work with you, you could use a balloon as one. Okay, so isn't that cool? We use this balloon to magnify Miss Chemistry's thumbprint. All right, so what happens if Miss Chemistry lets go of this balloon? What's all the air gonna do? Do we know? You think it's gonna get bigger or smaller? Let's see. Oh, it got smaller. You wanna see it again? Whoa! That is awesome. So isn't it incredible that we each have our own set of fingerprints that scientists can use to identify us, and that they're all different from anybody else's, and that the same God that made all the stars in the skies, made the moon and the earth and all the amazing things here, the beautiful flowers and the animals. Isn't it amazing that after he made all that stuff, he thought, nah, I can do better than that. And then do you know what he made? He made you. That's right. So now every time you look at the tips of your fingers and you see the squiggly lines or your fingerprints, I want you to remember that God loved you so much and he thought you were so special and unlike anybody else that he gave you your own set of fingerprints. All right, guys, I'll see you later this week for more measuring fun all about you. Bye.